There are 4,372 weeks that make up the average human life. I'm willing to bet we spend more than half of this performing basic motor functions like learning to fry eggs and tying shoelaces and gossiping about other people. And it is a culmination of these years of the beautifully mundane and the frustratingly futile that end up deciding where we spend the majority of our lives. Therefore, on this journey, if you will, the paths we take are extremely important in determining our final destination. The absurdity of this situation could prompt me to devote the rest of my life to the pursuit of hedonism at all costs. Or not. And as Bridget Jones said, this time I choose not. The way I see it, we all want extremely unreasonable things in life, like love, friendship, success. And my point really isn't that we shouldn't consider ourselves worthy candidates for all of these things, or indeed any pursuit in life. It's just the notion that we must be a bit reasonable during all of this. But we, or at least I, often forget that reasonable choices don't lead to unreasonable places most of the time. It is only when we study a little bit extra, lift another weight, avoid another meal, don't talk to that one person just one more time, that we actually begin to see change and we actually begin to work towards something extraordinary. Ordinary people work hard, and they work hard in tiny bursts of motivation. But if we are to become extraordinary, and indeed to surpass ourselves, we must do the extraordinary. We were not born vain and superficial creatures. But if this is how we are, then this is how we must persist. If we must pretend, if we must act as we wish to be, then this is a necessary sacrifice that we must make in order to become that girl, the Ubermensch, the ideal being, the ideal version of ourselves. We are the battle we must win. We are the mountain that we must chart. We are, as Taylor Swift said, the problem. So we can choose to be cowards who cannot slay their own dragons and therefore will never be able to slay anyone else's. Or we can confront the suffering that constitutes life and build a life for ourselves in the process and find meaning and find joy and go places where we've always wanted to go. We don't know what the future will hold, but isn't that just worth finding out? The great unknown is exactly that, unknown. But we'll never be able to experience the suffering and joy that we're working towards unless we actually work towards it.